Hi, my name is Hari, and today's tarot reading is about enhypen's perception on sasaengs. In case you enjoy this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. Sasaeng has two different points of view regarding this topic, because the way he tends to think and rationalize this situation is very different from how he feels. Firstly, he sees sasaengs as a sign of recognition and success, because he understands that if his group were irrelevant, there probably wouldn't be people who care at that level of intensity. He tries to frame it as a sign that they are known, and even tries to present an image of being thankful for those people, which isn't entirely wrong because he is thankful in a way. However, he really dislikes how they make him feel. He gets extremely uncomfortable with exaggerated situations that put him in the spotlight in an embarrassing way or pull him out of his comfort zone. He doesn't like it at all, but he won't openly show how he truly feels. Sunghoon is very rational about it. The Three of Swords with the Six of Wands clearly shows that he hates the weird attention and obsessive behavior from sasaengs, but he also sees it as the negative side of his job. Even though he understands how problematic it is, he believes it comes with the profession he chose. He sees these people as reckless and almost irrational. For him, they have a very distorted vision of reality and fantasize about idols as if they weren't human beings, refusing to see him as someone real with boundaries, which leads them to daydream about things that will never happen. Nietzsche gets genuinely disappointed and somewhat hurt by situations involving sasaengs. It's like he questions why they act that way and what they even want from him. He does connect it to the fact that he's an idol and understands that it comes with the job, so he tries to ignore it and keep a professional and collected attitude, not showing how he truly feels. However, his main instinct is to keep as much distance as possible from them. He genuinely gets the ick and doesn't want to be close to anyone with a sasaeng attitude. Yeowon feels very frustrated, annoyed, and disappointed with sasaengs and with any situation involving them. Even though these emotions aren't the most rational part of how he feels, when he thinks strategically, he believes they are part of his job and that their existence also reflects the group's popularity. Because of that, he holds onto his professional side and focuses on what would be the most appropriate and mature way to respond to their actions. Sunu tries to approach this from a more emotional perspective. He gets extremely overwhelmed by their behavior and sees them as very imprudent people who don't think about consequences or use common sense. However, he also tries to rationalize it by thinking that they act this way because they like him somehow, even though they express it in a very strange, wrong, and overly impulsive way. He also believes this is something that comes with his profession as an idol. Jay understands that he chose this job along with the consequences that come with it, but he sees sasaengs almost as malicious people who are reckless and impulsive with their actions. In his perspective, acting without thinking about how it affects others is a form of intentionally hurting them. He doesn't have very elaborated thoughts about them, other than believing they are harmful to both him and the group. Jake sees it as the dark side of being an idol, but he's genuinely scared of sasaengs. He feels like he never knows what to expect from them or how to protect himself properly. He sees them as people who lack common sense and believe they have some kind of right over him and the group just because they are fans. To him, they live in a completely different and delusional reality. His instinct is to protect himself and keep as much distance as possible from them. Thank you for watching. If you like this reading and would be interested to book a more personal one or ask something about your favorite idol, I'm Harrister15 on Ko-Fi.